So hi guys and welcome back to another Gab's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And tonight we are going to have another Bitcoin on track watch party. And para sa mga hindi nakaalam, before we used to do a live stream dito sa ating YouTube channel, and dati actually ginagawa natin siya actually around twice a week. And ginagawa natin siya before every Thursday and Sunday. But today I am going to reboot this Bitcoin on track watch party, and we are going to do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. So if you want to have or if let's say gusto mo karoon ng live analysis, you can actually join our live stream every Wednesday. And if you want to suggest any topic, you can actually comment them down below. You can actually hit the live chat, pag-usapan natin siya. And if you have any questions regarding the market, regarding the technical analysis, and regarding yung overall sentiment, you can actually ask them in the live chat. So, our format for our Bitcoin on Track Watch Party will be roughly the same din sa ginagawa natin on previous years. So, di ba, sa mga previous years, ang ginagawa natin is pag-uusapan natin yung long term, pag-uusapan natin yung short term, pag-uusapan natin yung altcoin market, and then we are going to do some mga request nyo na analysis. So, lahat ng mga gusto nyong i-analyze, let me know in the live chat down below. So, actually, tinitingnan ko actually live chat natin dito sa dito sa ating live chat dito sa stream natin. So, yeah, we are going to check everything dito sa ating live stream for our video. So, yeah, today we are going to talk about first the short-term price action, and then after that we are going to talk about the long-term, and then ano ba yung galawan ng ating altcoin market when it comes to the Bitcoin price action. And before we start this video, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually hit the YouTube super chat down below. If you want to support the channel, you can actually donate dito. So, yun yung kagandahan dito sa ating YouTube super chat. Not only me, but other content creators na gusto nyo i-support, pwede nyo sila actually support through the donation at the YouTube super chat. So, if ever na gusto nyo mag-donate, then you can actually hit the YouTube super chat down below. But anyway, let's now dive into this video, and siguro let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis first. So, for our previous analysis, so di ba mina-monitor natin dito, was this support and resistance between the 20.8K up until the 21.6K. So di ba previously what we were monitoring was this bounce lang within the support and resistance area. And di ba ang sabi ko sa inyo, what we are just going to monitor is the RSI. If the RSI is within the 30 threshold or around 30 or below, that is a good buy signal. So ayun no. That is a good buy or long opportunity. And when it is within 70 or above 70, that is a good shorting opportunity. So meaning, if below 30, buy. If above 70 or within 70, sell. And look at that, guys. It has played our technical analysis. Look at that. Diba sabi ko sa inyo kahapon, since nasa 70, that is a good selling opportunity. For the very short term, that's a good shorting opportunity. And look at that, guys. It played out exactly as predicted. So congratulations, guys, if you have traded that. And also, sinignal ko din actually itong next pattern na nag-form kaninang umaga. Pinost ko siya sa ating Facebook, Telegram, Discord group. Nag-post ako actually na meron tayong head and shoulders pattern. So traditionally, head and shoulders pattern is a bearish pattern to the downside. And the way how we get the target of an head and shoulders pattern is by getting the height of this head. Then, lagyan natin siya sa neckline. Then, yun yung makikita nating possible point of breakout. And look at that. It has actually met our target exactly as predicted. So, if you want to join in our trades, you can actually join dun sa ating Facebook, Telegram, Discord group. But of course, I will post daily videos pa rin. And yung daily videos natin would be more on the hourly time frame and siguro in the 4-hour time frame as well as the overall market. But yung mga very short-term trades, yung mga if let's say gusto mo maging scalper or much faster than a day trader, then you can actually join our posting na mga live signals na yon. But yeah, those are just emergency trades if meron tayong clear opportunity. So if walang clear opportunity, then wala tayong ita-trade. And also, I've been actually trading this in BYBIT. So as you can see, yung ating copy trade account, dun ko siya actually ginagawa. So yung mga latest trades natin regarding the Bitcoin price action, I'm actually doing that with BYBIT. And take note, guys, if wala pa kayo account with BYBIT, you can actually join our BYBIT account by signing up with my sign up link. If you're going to sign up with my sign up link, you are automatically entitled to our future promotions. Meron ka pang $4,000 bonus with BYBIT if you're going to deposit with my sign up link. Kasi if di kayo mag-deposit sa sign up link ko, ang makuha lang is around $3,000. Pero sa sign up link ko, $4,000 bonus yon. And on top of that, if ever na may mga pa-surprise raffle tayo. Diba, the other week, nagpamigay ako ng $100 out of nowhere. Nagpamigay ako ng $100 for those na mga nag-sign up sa aking sign up link. And diba, yung requirement lang nun is mag-sign up ka lang sa sign up link ko and then makukuha mo ng $100. And yun, ginawa natin siya last time. So, yeah. Take note, guys. You can actually find that, guys, in the description down below. So, take note. Lahat ng mga sinasabi ko regarding this, lahat ng mga promos natin and giveaway, it's all available, guys, in the description down below. But anyway, let's now go back, diba, dito sa ating previous analysis. So, for the Bitcoin price, right now, we are just actually pretty much consolidating pa din within the support and resistance area dito kay Bitcoin price action. And as you can see, we are just bouncing from this area. And as you can see, nag-reach tayo around the 30 threshold ngayon dito kay Bitcoin. So, that has indicated a good buying opportunity. So, right now, that was a good long opportunity. If nag-open ka na long, then that would be a good idea. But when it comes to take profit area, ideally, we want this to reach 70, but as you can see, hindi tayo actually umabot sa pinakang support area niya. So, medyo malayo-layo siya. But yeah, this is actually a very good case then you can actually monitor. And as you can see, if you're going to zoom in dito within the 15-minute time frame, you can somehow say na we are starting to form a falling wedge dito or somewhat of a bull pennant or bull flag. So if let's say this is a falling wedge, then ang target niya would be the top of the wedge, which has actually started meeting the target of this falling wedge. And yeah, na-meet na siya. And if this is a bull flag, then you can actually get the height dito by getting this pole. And then lagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakout. And then that would be the target, which is actually around the 21.6K, which is the previous resistance dito for the Bitcoin price action. So that is right now yung ating monitor dito with the Bitcoin price action for the time being. And yeah, let's dive into the comments quickly dito sa ating Bitcoin price action and tingnan natin ano yung mga sinasabi dito sa comment section natin. So I'm just going to quickly check out our comment section. Is this your first live, Master Gab? No, this is not actually my first live. Sinabi ko naman kanina, diba? Sa mga previous years natin, last year, nagla-live tayo actually every other day, around twice a week, Wednesday and Sunday, or actually Thursday and Sunday, nagla-live tayo. And sometimes nga, diba, minsan, gumagawa tayo ng daily live noon, if ever na natipan natin. So yeah, this is not my first live. Sadyang, nireboot ko lang siya since I think it's a good time for us to bring back our live analysis ulit. Ethereum, please. Sige. Papasad na natin si Ethereum mamaya after our Bitcoin long-term analysis and overall altcoin market analysis. Sample ng guitar mo sa likod. Sayang, hindi siya nakasaksak eh. So, siguro next time if nasaksak ko siya, then of course we are going to yeah, we can actually play that sometimes. CHS, sige. Pasada natin siya later. And sir, nag-trade ka din ba sa ibang platform bukod sa BYBIT? Yup, meron din akong Bing X. So, actually, take note guys, lahat yung mga nakalagay dito sa baba, yung mga platform na yan, yun yung mga ginagamit kong platform when it comes to trading. So, remember, if you want to claim bonus dito sa mga platform na yan, you can actually find that, guys, in the description down below. So, August is a good to buy for past years. How about now? Siguro we're going to talk about that in another video, pero pasada natin siya later din. So, right now, ang dami yung mga comments na nakikita ko ngayon and we are going to talk about everything na mga pinag-uusapan nyo later. So, with that being said, let's talk about first the long-term analysis, which is yung ating macro scale indicator. So, let's try to go back with our chart dito for the Bitcoin price action. So, as you can see, right now, we are still at the halfway, or actually, we are at the bottom part ng ating logarithmic growth curve. But if you're going to look at this historical movement, as you can see, pretty much we have been just actually consolidating dito sa ating between the 20, I think around 19,000 up until the 52,000. As you can see, if you're just going to look at this range, it's just actually pretty much within that area lang. So, the reason why na hindi ko siya sinasabi na full-on bear market kasi is, I think medyo hindi kasi tayo umabot sa pinakang peak ng ating logarithmic growth curve as opposed dun sa mga previous movement natin. Sa mga previous movement natin, naabutan natin yung mga peak, but dito, halfway point lang tayo dito. In fact, ang nangyari dito sa ating latest Bitcoin price action is instead of a peak, nagkaroon tayo ng mini cycle. So as you can see, we actually first saw that first mini cycle 1, and then another mini cycle 2. So in this case, I think we are going to have another mini cycle dito. In that case, I think we can actually see this reach around the previous halfway point. So in that case, if we are going to reach the previous halfway point, if you're going to zoom in dito, the halfway point would actually more likely range between the 98,000 up until the 140,000. So that is going to be another mini cycle that we are going to monitor. And if you're going to look at the RSI, this is also another interesting na ipinoint out ko last month. So, di ba last month, pinoint out natin na meron tayong falling wedge sa ating RSI. And this could actually be a potential movement kasi traditionally, a falling wedge is a bullish pattern to the upside. So right now, this could be actually indicating that we are actually starting to form a very good momentum for us to see a massive movement pataas dito kay Bitcoin. But the question is, when are we going to see that play out? So, di ba sa ating previous analysis dito sa ating macro scale chart, di ba sabi ko sa inyo doon na what we have to monitor right now is for us to form a bullish divergence in the weekly time frame. So, ano ba yung bullish divergence? So, bullish divergence is basically wherein the price is declining. Dapat mag-decline yung price natin one last time to the downside. At the same time, the RSI must now be increasing. Kasi in that case, if you're going to see that, that is called a bullish divergence, then that is traditionally a bullish signal to the upside. Which is right now, hindi pa natin nakikita mag-form. So, di ba sinasabi ko sa inyo for the past few weeks na nga, I'm still expecting one last push to the downside. It's actually for us to form a bullish divergence within the weekly time frame. And in order for us for that to happen, we need for the Bitcoin price to break down actually dito. And if you're going to look at this in the daily time frame, we're actually seeing that breakdown starting to happen right now. And it's actually from this rising wedge within the daily time frame. So right now, that is what we are actually monitoring dito with the Bitcoin price action, this breakdown to the downside. And traditionally, ang target kasi nito is actually up until the 19,000 US dollars, which is yung bottom ng wedge. So right now, that is what we are actually still seeing dito with the bigger price action. I'm expecting more movement to the downside. Siguro hindi ngayon, hindi this week, hindi next week, kasi as you can see, this is a very big time frame. So I think we can see that one last push to the downside siguro around the end of the month, around siguro start of September. And diba historically, September is actually one of the lowest point ng year. Traditionally, September is a very bad month for the crypto market kasi that's where we actually see Bitcoin or actually the whole crypto market capitulate. So in that case, it could be actually a very good opportunity for us to enter sa month of September. So right now, that is what we are going to monitor dito, still the weekly time frame dito with the Bitcoin price action. And take note guys, if gusto nyo actually mag-invest kay Bitcoin and you want to actually start staking your coins, if let's say you're a long-term investor, you can actually stake your coin with crypto.com. And take note, crypto.com is also one of the best platform dahil meron tayo dito na Visa card dito kay crypto.com. And if you're going to stake their native token CRO, makukuha nyo to actually itong Visa card. And within the next few days, gagawa ko siya ng panibagong review video. Crypto.com, 1 year later review video. So gagawa ko ng honest review video regarding this. So pag-uusapan natin siya. And yeah, if you want to claim of up to $50 bonus with crypto.com, you can actually use my sign up link na you can find in the description down below. But anyway, let's now dive into the altcoin market quickly. So ano ba yung ganap ng ating altcoin market ngayon? So as of now, diba, the way how we measure altcoin market is by looking at the Bitcoin dominance. So traditionally, if the dominance is going up, that is going to indicate altcoins is going to bleed or hihina yung altcoin market natin if pataas yung ating Bitcoin dominance. Pero, if pababa yung ating Bitcoin dominance, and that is going to indicate na altcoin market is going to perform better. So right now, Bitcoin dominance is actually still declining, so that is indicating na we are actually still seeing a healthy movement within the altcoin market. However, we are starting to see this warning dito, and that is actually this movement na meron tayong support area dito with the Bitcoin dominance. And traditionally kasi, if you're going to see a support dito, then this can actually indicate na altcoins are going to bleed against Bitcoin. So, in this case, if we are going to see this go to the upside, then this could actually indicate na may massive warning tayo sa ating altcoin market. So, if let's say you are an investor for the altcoin market, I think you have to wait this one out to play out muna. And if let's say tumaas na to, dun ka siguro mag-enter sa ating altcoin market. Kasi if let's say biglang bumagsak yung altcoin and biglang umakit si Bitcoin dominance tapos bumagsak si Bitcoin, medyo GG yun. Delikado yun for the altcoin market. So if I were you, I would wait this one out muna before entering into any altcoins. And now, since napag-usapan na natin yung ating altcoin market, napag-usapan na natin yung long term, napag-usapan na natin yung short term, let's now dive into technical analysis for different altcoins and balik tayo sa chat natin. And take note guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation at the YouTube super chat. So, yung ating dollar sign dyan down below. If you want to support the channel, you can actually donate dito sa ating YouTube super chat. So, let's try to look at this dito. So, kanina, pinag-usapan daw dito is yung Ethereum daw. Sige, we are going to plot Ethereum. Let's see, CHS, Solana. Sige, so simulan muna natin sa Ethereum, CHZ pala, and then Solana. And then after nyan, may nagsuggest doon na Dogecoin. Sige, pag-usapan din natin si Dogecoin. So, let's try to dive in first with Ethereum. So, let's go to our Ethereum chart muna. So, for Ethereum, let's try to use our Ethereum chart, Coinbase chart. So, let's try to look at this in the bigger time frame muna kay Ethereum within the 4 hours. So, for the 4-hour time frame, let's try to plot a support line dito, support trend, just to see kung ano ba yung nagiging movement niya, yung pinakang overall movement niya. So, as you can see, diba yung mga previous analysis natin kay Ethereum, mga nag-play out na siya actually previously. So, let's try to plot this in a bigger chart, sa daily time frame. So, for the daily time frame, as you can see, we actually came off from this ascending channel. And traditionally, if nag-breakdown sa ascending channel, ang magiging target yan would be the bottom of the channel if meron tayong nakitang sell volume. So, right now, ang more likely target nito ni Ethereum for the next few days is actually within the $1,461 or siguro in the next few weeks. If ever na we are going to see that one last push to the downside dito kay Bitcoin. So, right now, this is what we are going to monitor within the next few weeks. But when it comes to the short term, let's try to look at this in the early time frame. So for the early time frame, let's try to plot some support line. Let's try to look at the RSI din. Medyo wala pa tayong mapag-usapan dito sa early. Let's try to look at this support. Yeah, I think meron tayong nag-form na panibagong ascending channel dito. So right now, we are actually forming this ascending channel dito kay Ethereum. So this is actually looking good right now kay Ethereum. So we can actually do dito is buy at the support and then sell at the resistance. Buy at the support and then sell at the resistance. And continue that trend hanggang sa mag-break tayo dito sa either the support and resistance area. But siguro may minor warning tayo dyan. Tulad na sinabi natin kanina, ascending channel, if na-break natin yung support, then that could be a bearish pattern to the bottom of the channel. So if let's say, ma-break natin yung support na yan, then we are going to go back within the $1,562 with Ethereum price action. Looking at the RSI, I don't think na may mapag-usapan tayo dito sa RSI. Wala tayong bullish or bearish divergence. Let's try to look at this in the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, wala masyado tayong mapag-usapan dito. You could somehow say na meron tayong support dito around the 1,500 and then the resistance na yan. Medyo hindi nga lang clear sa akin yung resistance niya. But, yung pinakang clear dito is yung ascending channel niya dito for the Ethereum price action. So, right now, I think that is something that we could monitor within the Ethereum price action in the early time frame for the time being. So, that is for the Ethereum price action. Let's dive into the next coin, which is CHZ USD. So this is CHZ and hindi pa actually natin to na-analyze dati. Pero ang ganda ng move ni CHZ dito Ay no, may nagkaroon tayo dito ng move. And ano ba yung naging cost ng move niya? Well, if you're going to look at this, meron tayong declining price dito. Ay no, may resistance dyan. Nag-decline siya with this resistance. And then may support siya dyan from this downward trend. And traditionally, This one is a falling channel or falling wedge. And traditionally, if this is going to break to the upside, ang magiging target niyan would be the top of the wedge dito. So right now, na-meet yung target na yon. And then, let's try to continue the movement. Nung na-meet siya dyan, let's try to look at this in the 15-minute time frame. You could somehow say nagkaroon siya ng parang bull flag siya or bull pennant dito. So, bull flag or bull pennant. So, in that case, ang magiging target niyan is by getting the pole, lalagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakout. And yun yung naging targets niya. So, na-meet yung target doon. And ano ba yung nakikita pa natin dito? Looking at the RSI. Sa RSI niya actually, may bearish divergence within the 15-minute time frame. Ito bearish divergence, increasing price, RSI is declining. So that is a movement to the downside. So that is what we are actually seeing. And magiging target niya would be the previous support, which is na-meet na nga. But right now, what is next? Looking at this, that could be actually this movement na ititingnan natin. This support, resistance. So right now, ang next na nag-form dito is this falling wedge or falling channel. So I think this is going to be another swing tradable opportunity. So I think ang pwede mo gawin dito right now with CHZ is to actually monitor if we are going to start forming a bullish divergence. But for now, this is what we are going to monitor. Itong downward trend niya yan. And then if let's say, ang nangyari dito kay CHZ is nagkaroon siya ng declining, let's say nag-decline siya tapos umakit yung RSI niya dito. If let's say ganyan yung naging trend niya, tapos umakit na yung ating RSI, then at nag-form siya ng bullish divergence, then that could indicate na we are seeing a bullish movement dito, a bullish pattern. But this is still too early to tell kasi wala pang breakout. But in this case, if this is going to break to the upside, we are going to target multiple areas. So now this is our first TP area, second TP area, third TP area. So in that case, ang magiging target natin, number 1 would be the 24 cents, number 2 would be the 25 cents, and our final target would be the 25.7 cents. And ilang percent yung profit mo if let's say mag-play itong move na to, we could actually see around first 2%, 4%, and 6%. So if let's say you are going to use 10x leverage, and ako usually guys, maliit na yung leverage ko, 10x leverage or 8x leverage, okay na ako doon. But as you can see, if you're going to do 10x leverage times 6.39% movement, automatically na meron ka ng 63% profit dito sa trade na to. And take note, you can actually do this trade in BYBIT. So if let's say you want to take advantage of this trade, remember to use my sign up link in the description down below. But ako, hindi ko sure kung iti-trade ko to, but I'll try to monitor. But yeah, that is what we are currently seeing with CHZ. Now, yung next na request kanina is Solana. So let's try to dive in with Solana naman. So Sol USD. Let's try to check first Coinbase. Medyo kulang yung data ng Coinbase. Let's try to use Binance. Yeah, mas maganda yung kay Binance. So for Coinbase tuloy. So for Solana. So for the daily time frame, as you can see, may clear tayo ditong rising wedge. So it's similar to Ethereum na nakita natin kanina. So this is more likely saying now we are actually seeing a continuation to the downside. And mas clear din dito actually yung bearish divergence within the daily time frame. So it's actually indicating na we are seeing that downward trend. But I think we can see a potential bullish retracement muna before seeing that one large push to the downside. And ang magiging target ito would be the bottom of the wedge, which is around the $28. And ano ba yung naging cost ng pump nito? Well, as you can see, meron tayong declining price, RSI is increasing, so that was a bullish divergence within the daily time frame. But when it comes to the very short term, may magandang movement for the 4-hour time frame. May swing tradable opportunity tayo ulit dito, guys. Ito, sakto. Ito yung maganda i-take advantage dito, guys. As you can see, price is declining too, but RSI is increasing. So this could be a potential bullish divergence. In that case, ano yung magiging target natin dito? We can actually target the previous resistance around the $37. And on top of that, we are also forming a broadening falling wedge. So broadening falling wedge is traditionally a bullish pattern up until the top of the wedge. So if this is going to see a breakout, ang magiging target natin would be the top of the wedge, which is around the 37 US dollars. So right now, that is what we are seeing with Solana. So ayun yung i-monitor natin dito with Solana. Let's now go into the comment section ulit. And take note guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. Let's try to dive in dito. Nakapag-try ka na mag-live trade, sir? Yes, minsan. Dati noon nag-live trade ako noon. Coach, how much po ba ang puhunan ang ita-trade pag scalping? Well, first of all, mas prefer ko na tawag yun sa akin sir kaysa coach kasi I'm an analyst, not a coach. And second, when it comes to puhunan, actually, ang sinasabi ng mga tao, yung kaya mong, yung what you invest what you can afford to lose. But kung ako tatanungin nyo, kung ano yung pinakang starting point na puhunan talaga sa crypto market. And this is not because ito yung advice, but this is the general standard across the whole crypto market. Kasi yun yung mga tinatanggap na mga platform. Kasi ang minimum ng mga platform is 500 pesos or around $10 or 560 pesos na because of inflation. So, kung tatanungin mo ako ano yung minimum na puhunan sa pag-trade sa scalping, it's actually $10 or 560 pesos. And that is the standard ng market. And it's not a ayoko yung sinasabi na not a financial advice. Kasi everything you say is a financial advice. But typically, yun nga, it's actually 560 pesos yung pinaka-minimum trade if you want to start trading, and yun yung minimum na puhunan sa pag-i-invest sa crypto market. So, ano pa yung next dito? Solana TA din sana. Yes, nagsolana na tayo. Ikaw, boss, ano tingin mo? 19K or 27K? So, yung sabi ko kanina, mas tingin ko na aabot tayo na 19,000 US dollars muna bago mag 27. So, yun yung aking tinitingnan muna ngayon. So, naggawa ka ng paid signals, bro. For the 15-minute time frame to hourly time frame. Ayoko nagpe-paid signals kasi for me, if nagpe-paid signals ako, parang tinitake advantage ko yung mga followers ko. Hindi ako ganun. Ayoko nagpe-paid signals. If may magbibigay ng pera out of their pocket lang, ayoko nang parang pinipilit. Paid signals, hindi ako masyado naniniwala ng ganun sa mga ganun. Especially may mga iba din yung parang sisingilin ka para turuan ka paano mag-invest or paano mag-trade at paano gumamit ng mga indicators. Ay, hindi din ako naniniwala sa ganun. Well, they can do that, pero ako, yung personal opinion ko doon is for me, I think they are exploiting yung mga newbies. And most of the time kasi hindi naman for some people effective siya, pero may mga iba din na hindi. And I don't think na maganda i-risk yung mga pera mo for that mga coaching kasi to be honest, ang daming online influencers and ang daming online content creators na gumagawa ng mga ganito all for free. And if nakasama kayo sa ating BYBIT meetup last August ba yan? Last July pala. Ang daming mga content creators at crypto influencers na pumunta na namimigay at nagtuturo ng trading and investment all for free dun sa event na yon. So, if I were you, if iniisip mo pumunta sa mga or mag-invest sa mga coaching, I suggest tingnan mo muna yung mga free analysis. May masasuggest ba ako na na influencers? Yes, meron. Si Crypto Fortune, pwede siya. Si Trading Gear 101, okay din siya. Sila yung mga na-meet ko in person and sila yung mga namimigay ng mga free analysis na pwede mo tingnan. Tingnan pa din natin ano pa yung mga ibang comments. EOS. Sige, pasada natin si EOS. Cardano. Sige, pasada natin din si Cardano. Pati si Chainlink. Sige, let's start first with EOS and then balik tayo sa comment section maya-maya. So, let's now dive in dito and let's go to EOS muna. So, EOS USD, meron siya kay Binance. So, for the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, nag-start tayo mag-form ng bearish divergence, but I don't think na this is going to immediately play out dahil nagkaroon tayo ng massive drop dito before seeing that. So, I think ang more likely scenario dito is actually for us to form a continuation pattern. In that case, what we are going to monitor is this moving averages. So, I think ang maganda i-monitor is between the 50 MA and 100 MA since we are continuing this uptrend. And as you can see, though may bearish divergence, nagkaroon tayo ng malaking drop kasi dito. So, I don't think that is an accurate bearish divergence pa. I think what will happen is this can actually still continue this uptrend and that bearish divergence. And this could actually bounce within the 50 MA. In that case, if let's say nag-continue uptrend niya, ay, yung ganyang movement, at the same time, RSI is still continuing this movement, but the RSI is declining. Ang pwede mangyari dun is for us to form a bearish divergence with a rising wedge dito for EOS. So for now, I think we can still continue to the upside pa din with EOS. As long as Bitcoin and the Bitcoin dominance is looking healthy, then this can still continue. And yeah, we can continue this uptrend. And ano may magiging target natin dyan? So ang magiging target natin dito is by creating a Fibonacci retracement from the previous high to the current low. So as you can see right now, we are seeing a resistance within the 1.92 US dollars. So if you're going to look at this, we can still continue up until if na-break natin siya, ang maximum na nakikita natin for now is the 2.34 US dollars, pero I think masyado siyang mataas. But let's see if that is going to reach, let's see if you're going to reach that movement. Pero yeah, masyado siyang mataas for me. But for now, that is what you can actually monitor dito with EOS. First, the 1.92 and this potential rising wedge if let's say mag-form siya. But yeah, for now, it's still too early pa. So yeah, that is what we are actually seeing with EOS. So that is what we are going to monitor for the time being. Now let's dive into Cardano at the USD. So looking at Cardano, as you can see, may magandang trend actually na nag-form dito. And let's try to hide the MAs muna. As you can see sa MA natin, or actually sa chart natin, if you're going to plot a support line, may very clear support line dito, which is that. Or let's try to look at this in the daily, baka mas maganda. Yeah, I think for our time frame, mas okay. So as you can see, may support and then a clear resistance. And what is that? That is a rising wedge. So traditionally, a rising wedge is a bearish pattern to the downside. And as you can see, ang target kasi niyan ay bottom of the wedge. And as you can see, namitan natin ngayon yung ating bottom of the wedge. So this could actually indicating na nahit na natin yung pinakang bottom dito for the time being. But let's try to look at the RSI. You could somehow say na meron tayong potential bullish divergence. But I think it's still too early to tell pa. I think this is also similar to Ethereum. So if let's say this is a bullish divergence, ang target niya would be the previous resistance. But we are starting to meet the resistances na nga. So for now, we are going to wait out for the next indicators to form within the 4-hour time frame. Let's try to look at this in the hourly time frame. So hourly time frame, as you can see, ano ba yung nakikita natin dito? So sa hourly time frame, nag-form tayo ng channel, ascending channel. Also similar with Ethereum and Solana. And Ethereum and Solana yung similar movement niya. So right now, I think yun yung pwede natin tingnan for the time being dito kay Cardano, which is this ascending channel for the hourly time frame. But for the 4-hour time frame, ang i-monitor natin is this bullish divergence for the 4-hour time frame. So that is what we are going to monitor muna with the Cardano price action. Now, balik tayo dito sa ating sa ating comment section. Dami ko natutunan sa'yo, sir, lalo na sa pag-chart mo. Yeah, hopefully, marami kayo natutunan. And take note, guys, meron din tayong Gabs Crypto 101 playlist. So, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, yung ating Gabs Crypto 101 playlist is yung ating tutorial playlist for all newbies and beginners. So, if let's say, gusto mo matuto paano gamitin yung mga iba't ibang indicators for free, if you want to learn how to trade, how to invest, you can actually check out this playlist. It's available, guys, in the description down below. And if you want to search this, just type in sa YouTube search bar or sa Google, Gab Crypto 101. And then you can actually find this playlist. As you can see, ano ba yung mga topic natin dito. And take note, free to ha. So, wala akong sinisingle dyan. So, intro to cryptocurrencies, trading platforms, and type of traders. So, for me kasi, mas mahalaga na maintindihan mo na ano yung identity mo. So, pag-uusapan natin yan dyan. And then, how to cash in, how to stake, and then how, puro cash in tutorials sa mga iba't ibang platform. And then, after nyan, basically, mga, ideal movement for the investors. And then, after nun, how to set up the technical indicators na ginagamit ko. So, yung mga technical indicators na pinakita ko dito how I do usually set up those indicators, and then how to trade with the support and resistances, how to trade within the moving averages, how to trade with RSI, how to trade with MACD, how to trade with patterns. Lahat yung mga patterns na ginagamit ko daily andito. So, 2 parts siya. May part 1 and part 2. How to trade with volume indicator. So, very important yung confirmation palagi. And when we are on a uptrend, or when we are on an uptrend, you can actually use the Fibonacci retracement tutorial. And then after that, how you can actually leverage trade using futures with BYBIT, or if let's say gusto mo din matuto pa na mag futures with BingX, you can actually check out this tutorial video. And then yeah, basically, ang dami natin dito tutorials all for free na you can actually find dito sa YouTube. And take note, hindi lang sa akin yung may mga tutorial videos. You can actually check out other tutorial videos ng mga iba't ibang crypto influencers available online. And ito yung version ko. And yeah, marami kayong makikita sa YouTube. But if you want to check out my version and how do I set up my usual trades, it's this playlist that you can find, guys. So, yung mga iba, Axie and SLP daw. Sige, pag-usapan din natin si Axie and SLP. Sir Gab, sana magturo ka paano mag-copy trade sa BYBIT sa live ngayon. Sige, tatry ko. Ang problema kasi, yung account ko ngayon sa BYBIT sa copy trade is naka-principal trader. So, in that case, if naka-principal trader ka na, ang nakikita ko is yung side as a trader dito sa copy trade. Pero sige, just to give you a brief tutorial. Ang kailangan mo kasi munang gawin is kailangan mo muna gumawa ng sign up or mag-sign up na account muna with BYBIT. And then after mo mag-sign up, ang next na gagawin mo is you need to cash in sa derivatives account mo, not spot wallet, sa derivatives. So, ang gagawin mo is mag-sign up ka mag-sign up ka, and then after nun, deposit ka, lagay mo siya sa USDT in derivatives. So, take note, derivatives wallet USDT, and then after nun, meron kasi dito sa around, I think it's in a my copy trade. Yan din dito. I think andun lang siya, or sa mga principal side ng inyong page. May makita ka dun na transfer from derivatives account to copy trade account. Then after nun, pag nakapag-copy ka na doon, makikita mo na siya. Then after that, you can actually now select dito. And if you want to select a specific trader, for example, ito si Angela Merkel, or in my case, yung account ko, which is Gabs Crypto, you can actually check out this, guys. And then just click copy. And then, okay yung UI niya ngayon. Actually, ngayon ko lang napansin yung UI niya. And tingnan nyo, ngayon ko lang to actually napansin. Pero yung ranking natin dito sa ating BYBIT copy trade is we are rank 15 across the whole platform sa ating BYBIT copy trade account. So, yung copy trade account ko is currently rank 15. And I don't know if buong mundo to or Southeast Asia lang or Asia, but right now we are top 15 sa ating copy trade. And yeah, we are representing Philippines. And ito yung aking caption, usually uses low leverage and will only trade if there are clear opportunities. And take note, hindi ako sure win palagi. may mga panalo ako, may mga talo ako. So as you can see, out of 42 trades, may 17 akong talo and may 25 na panalo. But ang ating ROI is around 78%. And yeah, maximum drawdown is 12.53%. And ano ba yung profit loss ratio ko? Actually, nakalagay dito is 218-1. I don't know kung ganun nga ba. But yeah, yun yung sabi dito. Average position holding time. So, gano'ng katagal ko in-open yung trade ko. Usually, yung trade ko ay naglalast around 6 hours. And that is for the whole day. So, that would indicate na I am either a day trader. Day trader ako dyan. And sometimes, I also do swing. But depende siya kung gaano kalaki yung movement niya. And yung ating huling trade was around this morning, around 9 a.m. And makikita actually yung mga kung sino yung pinakamalaking trade. And ang ganda nito may statistics na din pala yung ating copy trade page dito. So, nag-open ako ng mga latest trades and nakikita din pala dito, no? Ngayon ko lang actually nakita itong part na to. But yeah, puro Bitcoin pairing pa lang yung tinatrade ko dito. And bakit puro Bitcoin? Kasi of course, Bitcoin is the king of crypto. So for now, Bitcoin yung aking monitor. Let's try to go back with the comment section ulit. Polygon and Matic. Sige, after ng SLP or siguro yun yung ihuli natin para somehow magandang topic. So, Axie Infinity, one of the later na pag-usapan din natin siguro mamaya. But maganda din pag-usapan si si Matic. Matic muna tayo. How to avoid false breakout. Remember, how to avoid false breakout daw. Sige. Just a quick tutorial. So if let's say ito. Let's look at this Cardano price action. And let's try to zoom in sa early time frame. So sa early time frame, if let's see, nag-breakout siya dito, bumagsak si bumagsak si Cardano dito, ayan, bumagsak dyan, pero yung candle niya is gumagalaw pa, meaning open pa yung candle. So in that case, that is not yet a confirmed move. So in order for you to avoid those false breakout, what you have to do is to wait out first for a candle close. Kasi if walang candle close, then of course, that is more likely going to lead into a fake out. And take note, isa pa, if wala ding volume upon the breakout, then that's more likely going to lead into a fake out then. So, how to avoid a false breakout or how to avoid fake out, always wait for a candle close and volume for confirmation. Basic answer. So, chinecheck ko actually mga iba bang comments nyo. Ano need ilagay sa leverage pag nagka-copy trade? Kay bahala, pero ang standard daw is 10x daw eh. Which is yung ginagawa ko 10x din. Wala na ba Sir Gabi edit pag sa copy trade? Not sure kung may edit doon. Pasampal naman Boss Gab, kanta ka. Ayoko nga. Gabs Crypto 101 playlist pa lang sapat na. True. Ang ganda ng jacket po Sir Gab. Ay guys, ito. Yung jacket na suot ko is actually from BYBIT. And nakuha ko to actually kasi kasama tayo dun sa event ng BYBIT na yung meetup, BYBIT meetup na pinost ko last month. And di ba sinasabi ko sa inyo, if nag-sign up kayo sa sign up link ko, ang dami niyong pwede makuhang mga merch with, hindi lang merch, actually, ang daming raffles, ang daming promos. So if nag-sign up kayo ng sign up link ko, you are automatically, actually automatically entitled for an invitation sa mga meetup natin. And ano ba yung kasama sa meetup na yon? May mga buffet. Last time may breakfast buffet doon, lunch buffet, and then may merienda buffet din. And then after nun, may pa-merch sila, which is this one. Kasama to sa merch. And then meron din kasamang t-shirt. So ito, yung t-shirt na suot ko din. So, it's well because of BYBIT. And remember, if wala pang account with BYBIT, just use my sign up link. It's available in the description down below. Or if may account ka na sa BYBIT tapos hindi ka nakapag-sign up sa account ko or sa link ko, gawa ka lang ng bagong email and then mag-sign up ka lang ng panibagong account. Ganun lang, use my sign up link. So yeah, pwede ka makakuha ng merch and sometimes nagpapag-giveaway ako ng $100, $50, $20. Depende sa mood ko. So yeah, always remember to use my sign up link. Boy, ganyang jacket ata yung hinord mo sa event pre. Kung sino man yan. Camille Rivero. Double top po ba BTC? Double top daw ba BTC? Let's try to check. Saan? Anong time frame daw? Walang binanggit eh. Pero let's try to go back to Bitcoin quickly. Then after nyan, dive in tayo sa Matic. For now, wala ako nakikita ng double top for the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, wala ako nakikita ng double top for now. 15-minute time frame, let's try to look at the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, wala din. Ano ba yung characteristic ng double top? So, pakita ko sa inyo ano ba yung characteristic ng double top. So, dapat ang double top kasi is we are coming off from an uptrend. So, dapat yung price is pataas. And then, at some point in time, if let's say, yung RSI niya is nag-start to decline, bumagsak yung RSI, tapos nagkaroon ng pullback, tapos na-break niya yung uptrend, ang mangyayari dapat dyan is either magka-create siya ng lower high or dead cat bounce, or ma-equal niya lang yung high. And then after nyan, ang mag-form dapat ngayon is a lower low, or lower high pala. In that case, ang RSI din, ang mangyayari dyan is dapat mag-decline din. So, pwede isa din scenario dyan is for this to have another higher high, at the same time, magkakaroon siya ngayon ng lower low dito. In that case, ang magiging movement niya would be a bearish divergence. And then, mag-form siya ngayon ng double top. So, yun yung magiging definition ng double top. Dapat ganun yung characteristic ng double top. Kasi in that case, if that is a, let's say may bearish divergence, coming off from an uptrend, and we are seeing that double top, then of course, we can actually just get the height nito. And then, lagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakout. Ano ba yung magiging galawan yan? So, ang magiging galawan yan is we're going to retest this muna, and then after nyan, if na-break na natin yung trend, nagkaroon ng breakout, then ayan, babagsak siya, then we are going to see another retracement, and then pabagsak siya ulit one last time to the target. So, ganun usually yung play or movement ng double top, which is right now, hindi natin nakikita dito mag-form kay Bitcoin price action. But anyway, let's now dive into Matic naman yung ating mga requests. So, let's try to go at Matic USD. So, for Matic, let's try to look at this in the 4-hour time frame muna. So, may magandang movement actually sa 4-hour time frame dito kay Matic, and this is actually one na we can take advantage. And another, somehow a warning din, kasi look at this. We are seeing an ascending channel dito, or siguro rising wedge. You can call it whatever you want, but either way, it's the same idea na meron tayong support and resistance dito. Or this is actually more of an ascending channel, but ito kasi traditionally, this is a, if na-break natin yung support, ang magiging target niya would be the bottom of the channel, which is ito. If nag-break to the downside. And another dito, may mas malalang warning dito, and that is this potential bear flag or bear pennant. So if you're going to break this to the downside, possible na umabot tayo around the 71 cents area dito kay Bitcoin tuloy kay Matic. So in that case, ano ba yung magiging targets natin? So if you're going to break to the downside, ang first target natin would be the 78 cents, 78.6 cents. So ang mangyayari if nag-breakout siya, open ang short position, and then dito yung magiging first target. Second target would be the 77 cents, and then our final target would be the 71 cents. So take note, every time na nami-meet natin yung target, pwede ka mag-set and take profit area, or pwede mo i-adjust yung stop loss mo to a trail stop. And then the more na nami-meet natin yung next target, just adjust it to another trail stop. And then if na-meet natin yung final target, you can actually set another trail stop, or you can actually take profit na lang dito. Either way, as you can see, if nag-set kasi tayo ng trail stop, if let's say, nag-lead to into a fake out, kahit paano, if let's say nag-fake out siya, automatically may profit ka na sa ganyang movement. Yun yung kagandahan ng trail stop. So, if ayaw mo pa naman mag-take profit, trail stop ka na lang. Just don't be greedy. Mas maliit yung profit niya, pero ang kagandahan nun is may profit ka na sa ganong type of movement. So that is what we are currently seeing with Matic. May nagtatanong, hindi ba naliliquidate yung individual copy trade ng isang follower sa BYBIT? Naliliquidate din yun, guys, ha. So, ang kailangan kasi mangyari is, as much as possible, if you're going to follow a specific trader, make sure na trusted mo yung trader or maganda yung record niya. If maganda yung record niya, then of course, pwede mo naman hindi na mag-set ng take profit or stop loss area. Pero para hindi ka ma-liquidate, pwede ka actually mag-set ng, I think percentage kung ano ba yung pinakang maximum na na pwede mong i-stop loss na percentage. If let's say, if umabot ng 20%, pwede mo ilagay stop loss 20% automatically. If nag-20%, negative 20%, automatically magka-close yung trade mo para hindi ka ma-liquidate. So yes, pwede ka pa din ma-liquidate sa copy trade. Head and shoulders for our time frame BTC. Let's go back to Bitcoin. My head and shoulders daw. Say it's for our time frame. Let's try to check USD Coinbase. Wale. Walang dito. Pero bear flag din. Actually, gusto ko i-point out kanina, nakalimutan ko pag-usapan. So let's try to use our different chart para mas clear. Ito, na-plot ko na actually siya bago gumawa ng video, but as you can see, may potential massive warning din pala tayo kay Bitcoin, nakalimutan ko pag-usapan kanina. And that is actually this. As you can see, meron tayong flag nagko-form. Flag is forming dito kay Bitcoin. And if you're going to break this, so may two ways on how we can actually trade this. Number one is actually by getting the height. Depende pa din siya kung saan siya mag-breakout sa ating 4-hour time frame. If nagkaroon ng bullish breakout, then we are going to target at 22,200. Pero if this is going to lead into a bearish breakout, then we are going to target around the 20,556. And if let's say na-meet natin yung 21,500, that could also be a very good move then. Kasi if let's say, ang mangyari is mag-decline siya bigla dito, if let's say biglang bumagsak si Bitcoin dyan, at the same time, nag-increase yung RSI niya, then that could actually form a bullish divergence dito kay Bitcoin price action. So in that case, if magkaroon siya ng ganong movement, then that could be another move. So the reason why na kailangan natin mag-set ng trail stop sa ganitong type of movement and we have to monitor different scenarios is for us to understand kung ano ba yung magiging next trade natin dito with the Bitcoin price action. So another thing na maganda i-monitor din dito is na-meet ko pala, guys. Sorry, na-meet ko. But yeah, as you can see, we are also seeing a bear flag dito. This bear flag, and then ang magiging target natin dyan would be the bottom of this area. So as you can see, ang magiging target natin dyan would be this $19,200 area. So that is similar sa mga similar analysis natin So as you can see, all signs are saying that 19,000 is a realistic target dito. So yeah, 19,000 is actually looking good. And I think mas realistic ang 19,000 rather than 27,000 for the time being. Now, let's now go to SLP and Axie Infinity muna. So let's talk about Axie Infinity muna. So as we all know, ang dami mga play to earn games na bumabagsak ngayon. So is it a good time to invest in mga other crypto projects? Honestly speaking, I don't think it's a good time. The only time na magiging maganda mag-invest sa mga ganong altcoin market is whenever na dominance is massively declining to the downside. So hanggat walang breakdown si Bitcoin dominance, then hindi mo na maganda mag-invest sa mga altcoins or mga ibang crypto projects. But let's try to look at first sa trading perspective kay Axie Infinity. Let's try to look at Axie. So actually, for AXS or yung kanilang token, it's actually moving pretty much similar to Bitcoin. Ang pinakaiba is wala tayong bear flag, rather nagkaroon siya ng bullish divergence, but 'di ba, declining price, increasing RSI. Ang target niyan is the previous resistance, which is na-meet na nga, and on top of that, meron din siyang broadening falling wedge, which is on target is the top ng wedge, and na-meet na din siya. So right now, it's actually indicating na it's a take profit area for the time being dito kay Axie Infinity for the very short term. So for now, I don't think na may magandang ito-trade dyan. Let's try to look at this in a much bigger movement. Let's look at the daily. I think may maganda sa daily. So daily support. Hindi maganda yung resistance niya eh. RSI. Wala din maganda. Siguro if may maganda dito tingnan, it's actually this declining price while RSI is increasing. That could be a very good sign, but ang magiging target natin dyan would be the $24. So if let's say midterm target for the next few weeks, if ever na makita tayo ng bullish movement sa buong crypto market, ang maximum area na pwede natin tingnan for the time being kay Axie Infinity is $24. Is it still a good to hold? Well, technically, any coins na nasa loob ng top 50, top 20, or top 10 market cap coins, for me, yun yung mga okay pa i-hold for the long term. In my opinion yun, guys. So, may mga ibang magsasabi na mas prefer nila yung mga low cap. Well, opinion nyo yun. Opinion ko is yung top 50 on top 20. But generally speaking, top 10 yung pinaka-ideal. But yeah, I think yun palang pwede natin tingnan dito for Axie Infinity. Not much to talk about pa muna. Let's try to dive in naman with SLP. And mas maganda yung chart ni SLP sa Binance chart kasi mas kumpleto siya. And actually, nag-play out yung mga previous analysis natin kay SLP. But let's now give you an update dito. So, di ba previously, ang mga minomonitor natin na resistance are the 50, 20, and 100-day moving averages. And as you can see right now, sa ating mga moving averages, the averages are actually converging. So that is actually indicating na we might see another move dito kay SLP. But the question is, ano ba yung move na potential na gagawin niya dito? So let's try to open this movement. And I think maganda gawan ulit ng analysis to Kasi 'di ba sinasabi ko sa inyo dati na super dali i-trade ni SLP for the short term kasi it's either na you trade the consolidation or you short forever. And take note, you can short SLP kay BYBIT. I don't think na pwede mo siya i-leverage trade kay Binance. So, if you want to take advantage itong forever shorting kay SLP, you can do that with BYBIT. But yeah, let's try to look at this. As you can see, we are actually forming this support area, support line. this could be broadening, increasing broadening wedge. In that case, ano ba yung movement ng ganyan? So technically speaking, a broadening rising wedge is a bearish pattern to the downside up until the bottom of the wedge. So in that case, if we are going to see this break to the downside, then we can actually target the 0.0337 area dito kay SLP. So in that case, that could be a very good move to the downside. And ano yung magiging target natin dito? That would mean around negative 17% movement. So if let's say you are just going to open a 10x leverage trade times 17, ang profit mo dyan instantly would be around 170% na siya kagad. So yeah, that could be a very good swing tradable opportunity din dito with SLP. But when it comes to the long term, aakit pa ba si SLP? Yun yung karamihan ng tanong dito. Kahit hindi ko pa tinitingnan yung chat, aakit pa ba si SLP? Ang sagot ko dyan, magiging healthy lang itong mga coins na to as long as may malaking investors na papasok ulit dito sa SLP. Kasi ang nangyari dito, 'di ba, sa mga previous analysis natin kung bakit bumagsak si SLP is yung mga malalaking investors ay umalis dito sa SLP or sa Axie Infinity. So the reason na umakit si Axie Infinity noon or si SLP is because bumagsak si Bitcoin noon at naghahanap yung mga malalaking traders ng mapapaglaruan, and nagkataon na si SLP naging scapegoat nun. And in fact, ginawa natin siya ng video noon kung bakit bumagsak si SLP at bakit siya umakyat noon. Ginawa natin siya ng video, pinakita natin yung data. And if you want to check out that video, siguro you can actually search for Gabs Crypto SLP. Hanapin nyo lang siguro yung video na yun kung bakit siya umakyat. And pinakita ko sa inyo yung side-by-side comparison ng data and yung galawan niya, day-by-day comparison kung ano yung nangyari doon. Pinakita ko yun dito. And right now, the only way na parang umakyat siya is for us to see investors go back with SLP or Axie Infinity in general. And another thing is actually for us to see a breakout dito sa ating 100 MA in the daily time frame. So, hanggat hindi natin na-break itong 100-day moving average with buy volume, I know, this is a very clear resistance trend dito kay SLP. Hanggat sa hindi natin yan na-break with massive and continuation buy volume, then hindi pa natin sa makikita umakyat. May potential siya umakyat? Yes. Only if makita natin ma-break yung 100-day MA at bumalik yung volume dito kay SLP. So for now, that is what we can actually monitor with the SLP price action. We need to have volume sa kanyang market cap. We need to have volume sa breakout niya. We need to break the 100-day MA. And right now, we are not seeing those analysis playing pa. We are not yet seeing those signals playing out pa. So, for now, hanggat hindi pa natin siya nakita, i-break yun, yung mga sinabi natin, then, hindi pa tayo mag-expect na movement. But, yeah, let's go back to our chat box ulit. And take note, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. So if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation. And ang daming viewers natin ngayon, 129, and I think that's a good count. And umabot tayo around 600 views during this live. So maganda yung outcome ng ating live ngayon. 600 viewers for our reboot ng ating Bitcoin on Track watch party. Dami ko natutunan sa channel mo, Idol. Congrats. Sana marami ka pa matutunan in the future videos. Si Russell Orodio, ito yung nang-chicks dun sa Sheraton. Sorry. Okay na, naalala ko na yata. Sheraton. Okay, naalala ko na. Thank you for answering, Sir Gab. Yup, sure. Salamat po, Sir Gab. Marami tayong natutunan today. Yep, hopefully marami pa tayong matutunan in our next live stream. And take note, we are going to do this live stream every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And siguro if gaganahan ako around the week and if wala akong ginagawa for the week, siguro mag-surprise live stream tayo. So yeah, if you don't want to miss these videos daily, just remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our daily technical videos. Ethereum, napag-usapan natin si Ethereum, you can actually just scroll back lang ulit. EOS din, napag-usapan natin. Do you think SLP will pump on September 7 to 10 event nila sa Barcelona? Historically speaking, nagpo-pump si SLP pag nagkakaroon ng event. So that could be a potential swing tradable opportunity then, not only sa futures but also in spot wallet. And if let's say nag-pump siya, that could also be another entry opportunity for you to open a short position with SLP. So you can actually do that then, guys. $18K Bitcoin daw. Still too early to tell. Siguro 19,000 po yung lowest point for now. But looking at the logarithmic growth curve, let's try to look at the logarithmic growth curve. 18,000, yeah, mukhang pwede siya. Kasi according to the logarithmic growth curve, ang lowest possible point natin sa log curve is $16,800 US dollars. So, yung realistically speaking na lowest point for now is $16,800 US dollars from this logarithmic growth curve. Solid yung patterns, RSI divergence, time frame, MACD, trend lines, FB, Fibonacci pag natutunan nyo. Yeah, very true yan. Parang andali pag kayo nag-a-analyze. Well, practice lang talaga. Ilang taon na din kasi to. Nag-start ako sa crypto market noong 2017 as an investor, pero yung naging trader ako around 2019. Doon ako nag-trade. Nabutan ko si Bitcoin noon from nag-play siya around 2017 to 2017. Nag-play siya around 7,000 up until 10,000 US dollars. Tapos nakita ko siya bumagsak up until 3,000 US dollars. Nung COVID crash in 2020, nung March, naalala ko yun. Lala na experience na yun. Yun yung worst experience na nakita ko sa buong, hindi lang sa crypto market, sa lahat. May replay po ba to, Sir Gab? Yes, meron. After ng live stream natin, automatically posted yung replay nitong live stream natin. So, take note, makikita mo tong replay din sa ating channel under Bitcoin on Track Watch Party 2022. Or siguro, ipangalan natin Season 2 ng ating Bitcoin on Track Watch Party. So, yeah, you can definitely see this live. Sir, pwede pa share ng link sa logarithmic growth curve ni Bitcoin. Yes, definitely. So, i-open ko siya. Nasa account ko siya actually sa TradingView. So, if gusto mo siya hanapin sa TradingView, just go to my account. Ang account ko sa TradingView is Bal Tristan Gabriel. And yan yung aking account. And as you can see, makikita mo tong script na to under the script. And then you can actually find here Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. And then, ayun, makikita mo siya dito. And then all you have to do is just to copy this script. Ayun, ito yung ginawa kong script. Or actually modified and copied. And then, you can actually put this sa inyong mga analysis by, meron yun dito add script to chart Alam ko pwede yung ganun Alam ko may mga iba gumagano na rin. But yeah, you can actually add this script. Let me share this sa sa comment section para magamit nyo din. Ay, mali. Ito. Mali. Ito. Yan. If gusto nyo makita tong chart na yan, it's available in the description or you can actually find it sa ating super chat. And speaking of super chat, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito by hitting the YouTube super chat. And guys, aabot na tayo na 700 viewers. Congratulations sa ating new season ng dito sa ating new season ng Bitcoin on Track Watch Party. Let's go back to our live comment section. So, na din na pag-usapan na din natin siya. So, you can actually just scroll back lang din. And yeah, mukhang napag-usapan na din naman natin halos lahat. Last quick check lang natin yung comment section before we end this stream. Tanong lang, totoo ba na banned ang Binance sa Pinas? Thanks. Wala pang so far wala pa akong nakitang memo na sinasabing binaban nila. So for now, parang hindi pa ata eh. Ethereum po, kaka-join lang po. You can actually scroll back lang dito sa ating video or you can actually find the replay after the stream. Ano pa ba? Less than a minute na lang naman nakamute ha. Easyhan lang. Yeah, pasensya na. Na pindot ko yung mute button sa dito sa baba. Salamat po sa mga insights, sir. Sure. Collab live with Game Over Poy. Alam nyo, matagal ko na pinipilit si Game Over Poy, si Louie, mag-live dito sa YouTube. Pero sabi niya, saka na daw, pag tapos daw or pag naka-break daw siya ngayon sa accounts niya. Take note, si Louie kasi, or si Game Over Poy, yun yung tawag ko sa kanya, Louie. Nasa kasi siya, nag-aaral siya sa law school. So, law student siya. That's why medyo busy siya. And from time to time, mawawala siya dahil yun nga, marami siyang ginagawa doon. Pero, yes, matagal ko na siya pinipilit na mag-live siya dito. And dati, kung naabutan nyo yung simulan ng channel natin, nagla-live kami dati sa Discord. And, ngayon, medyo busy kasi siya, so hindi namin siya nagagawa lately. Pero if you want to join our Discord group, it's available in the description down below lang din, guys. So, I think yun muna yung pwede natin pag-usapan ngayon dito. And let's end the live muna at this point. So, take note, guys. If you want to take advantage, if you want to claim bonus with different platforms, take note na you can actually check out the different platforms na nakalagay dito. Lahat dyan may mga bonus tayo. So, take note. Use our sign-up links and claim of up to $4,000 bonus if you're going to sign up with my sign-up link. And you're also entitled to feature raffles, feature invitations, feature promos, future giveaways if you're going to sign up with my sign-up link. It's very important to do that. And yeah, siguruhin mo na yung ating live for tonight. And let's see kung gagawa pa tayo ng more lives within the week. But technically, our live will happen every Wednesday at 8 p.m. between 8 or 9 p.m. So, ayan guys, if you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like, guys. And if you don't want to miss our next videos and next live stream, remember to hit the subscribe button and remember to hit the notification bell so you won't miss out our daily technical analysis like this. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video tomorrow and siguro bye-bye for now.